In late 2011, I went to South Africa on the dime of the National Policy Institute, which was at the time Richard Spencer's institute before Richard Spencer became notorious in any way. This was at the time I was writing for AlternativeRight.com, before Alternative Right or Alt-Right became contentious terms, well before any of that. But in 2011, I went again to South Africa. I visited the Johannesburg, Pretoria area, and I also saw the fledgling Afrikaner homeland, Orania, and it was a wonderful trip. I met a lot of really interesting people and made some friends. Now, this was 10 years ago now, almost 10 years ago. And, of course, I lost, I say of course, but it didn't have to happen, but it did happen. I lost contact with everybody whom I had met there, eventually. And now, seeing what's happening in South Africa right now, at this time, I would really, it would be great if I could hear from somebody. I don't know if any of the people that I met there, James, Atty, Dan, Root, and other names I can't remember. But those were the guys who I spent the most time with. Atty Shuta is the name of the man who let me stay in his house and basically showed me the ropes to a great extent, and provided a lot of interesting commentary on what was then happening in South Africa. This was when Nelson Mandela was still alive, and things were, hanging kind of by a thread, but it was well, I don't know. It wasn't as grim as it is now. And I don't know if anybody can be exactly surprised that it's taken the turn that it has taken, but it's still heartbreaking to see. And I suppose if anybody is out there who either the people that I met who might remember me from 2011, from my trip to South Africa then, or anybody else in South Africa now who happens to be watching this, please do report in and tell me what things are like, because we see the news and hear, and things seem to have really gotten completely and totally out of hand. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe it's only the case in certain places in the country. It would really be helpful if I could just get a beat on some of that, some of a trustworthy eyewitness, preferably again somebody who I met when I was there. But I'm not egotistical enough to think that any of them are watching me. Who knows, though? Atty, though, if you're out there, you're the one I somehow have the best, I have the most hope that maybe you're out there watching this. I heard that you moved to Orania. So if you're out there, hit me back. Anybody else who knows anything, who's there, who has any knowledge of anything, please also give me, fill me in, if you feel the calling to. I was there to write an essay on the Afrikaner situation, the state of the Afrikaner nation, and I was very pleased and fortunate to be there for the Day of the Vow, which was at the Voortrekker Monument in Pretoria, an annual occasion where they celebrate their great historical victory. Man, what's going on over there now? I'm, like I said, a little heartbroken, and a little worried. So, again, be happy to hear from anybody else who has anything to say on the subject. Thanks for watching. My name's Andy Nowicki.